Hi, my name is Father Ted Montemayor. I'm the provincial for the Western Province of the United States, the St. Andrew Province. The youth ministry team and department have initiated a program where every month a theme will be sent out to all the different sites and communities for reflection, stressing different saints and different topics. We're starting off this year with the Strena, or the theme as we call it sometimes, for this next year for the Salesian congregation that the Rector Major Father Angel Fernandez Artime gave us. It usually comes out officially in January, but they let it out in July so that we can work on it during the academic year and the pastoral year. This year, the Strena is what Don Bosco would often say was our mission, was to form people to be good Christians and honest citizens. Good Christians or upright citizens, as Father Angel calls it. It has two parts to it, and one is to be a good Christian. To be a good Christian basically means to be an evangelizer, to be able to bring God's presence to the world, God's love. We live in a very fragile world. We live in a world and a culture that sometimes no longer promotes Christian values. And as Pope Francis says to us and to the young, we must go out and be apostles. We must make noise, make a difference in our lives. Sometimes in non-Christian environments, what we can do is we can be good witnesses of love, of unity, of inclusivity, of trying to respect all peoples. In a world where there's racism and division, in a world that immigration or immigrants, people from other places and cultures are not readily accepted or welcome, we as Christians then, we live the gospel value of being courageous to accept, to reach out, to leave our own comfortable boundaries and our own comfortable zones so that we can really bring God's message and God's love to others. In the second part of the Strena, of this theme, so good Christians, in the second part is to be honest citizens. We are invited, we are challenged, we are called not just to prepare for heaven or for another world after this world, but to actually make a difference now in the world that we live in. And so we become honest citizens. Yes, we obey laws and we try to work with governments, but at the same time we are working for the good of each person. So we need to work with issues of environment, issues of, Pope Francis has said in his apostolic letter, Laudato Si, that we must be carers of creation that God has given us. We have to also be of service where service is needed and reach out to people. As honest citizens, we have to work for those who have no homes, for the poor, the homeless, for the immigrants, and those who are migrating, which is a great phenomenon in our world today. There are a lot of issues, both to be a good Christian and to be honest citizens, and we hope that this year, as we look at the Strena, we will break it open and delve into it more deeply. And not just this month, but for the entire year, so that we can truly be better Salesians, better Christians in our Salesian style, which is to be a style of family, of familiarity, of reaching out, of creating an environment where all feel welcomed, all feel this is our home. We are all brothers and sisters. May God bless us this academic year, this pastoral year, and help us to really grow in our Salesian style of being apostles and being honest citizens. Thank you.